soap you shower with? It's You probably haven't even questioned what bar of soap you lather up with. Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Real soap for real men. Or don't, and continue to be mommy's little helper.
Hello, I'm with Jacob Bell today. Can you guys tell me how you pulled off such an impressive win?
Yeah, the boys had something special at the shop that made this thing hooked up. It was super fast.
What did they put that was so special?
They actually put some of this Rick's hot sauce in it and made the car really, really fast.
What was it that made it so special?
Oh, that's a secret. Only one person in the world knows, so it's pretty secretive.
Who knows?
I know it.
We continue the season here tonight with Slide Jobs Dr. Squatch Cup Series, round of 5 of season 5 here in Sin City, Las Vegas, presented by MaxSpeedTV. How is everyone doing out there here tonight? Boy, I think we're going to have an exciting event here this season because this is the actual first day race that these drivers are going to have to endure this season. And why not do it here at this hot and slippery track of a Las Vegas Motor Speedway? Of course, as always, folks, I'm Joshua Medlock on the mic for you all here this evening. We look here at the pre-race analytics just a little bit early here, and I wanted to make sure I get these out there. We've got that air temp of course, 65, but we've got a track temp. It is fluctuating anywhere between 111 and 113. It did drop down to 112 there, but it is hot and slick out there here tonight. Boy, I don't know how these drivers are going to handle the conditions out here tonight. It is going to use up tires for sure, and they are going to be slipping and sliding like ice skates out there. We will have to watch out of the corners, especially turn 4 and turn 2 throughout the 130 laps. As we see that 130 laps here tonight, 195 miles. The tires at about 30 to 40 on a full long run. That is the full, probably the max amount they'll be able to get on the tires. They may stretch it out to that fuel run at about 38 to 42 laps, but the tire fall off is going to be tremendous, and times are especially going to fall off as well. Give or take at about 5 to 8 laps into the run off of new tires. That's where the best times you're going to see for these drivers here tonight. After that, it's just going to be a fall off from there. We've got a pit road speed of 50 miles per hour here at Vegas and a pace speed of 60. So a good pace speed. As we see the 3 there, Dylan Parker missed that yellow cone. Of course, this is practice, so no penalties right now, but during race time, you do not want to do that coming down pit road. You definitely want to get it down to 60 miles per hour safely and as efficiently as you possibly can. We'll take a look at the point standings coming into tonight. AJ Stravato, 165 points. Robert O'Connor in second, 145. Zach Allman in third, 134. Curtis Granger in fourth, 133. Will Rickard in fifth, 131. Davey Hendricks in sixth, 128. Rachel Hunt in seventh, 122. Caden Atkins in eighth, 120. Anthony Marshall in ninth, 118. And then we got a 3-way tie here between Keith Calhoun, Matthew Chastain, and Darren Clement for 108 total points, with all 3 of them tied for that 10th spot. We get down here to 13th. Noah Maury at 104. Andrew Bird in 14th at 103. Zach Probst in 15th currently with 96 points. Scott Metcalf in 16th at 92. William Martin, I was just talking to William earlier, and looking at some of the stats here, he is up 17 spots, I believe it is, from last week into 17th and 90 points. J.W. Miller in 18th, 87 points. Cole Gray in 19th, 86 points. And Khalil Gillen will round out the top 20 in the points here with 85 points. So pretty close between each driver for sure. You look at from first to 20th, however, there is a pretty good size gap. But I was also talking to William here. The top 12 will make it into the chase. There is only 11 more races left in the regular season. That does include tonight. So 11 races left, before the top 12 will make it in. Of course, if things change, we will let everybody know out there here tonight. I don't see Rachel Hunt. Okay, she is in here. Okay, so I do see her, but it looks like we got a pick for Rachel. But this is the point standings coming into tonight. We're, of course, going to step away here real quick, play the national anthem, folks. Don't go anywhere. Qualifying will be underway when we come back.
can't translate the bombs busting in air. Gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the free in the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the free in the
Righty, folks, we're back here. Now, qualifying is going to start here. Kind of did the national anthem a little bit earlier here tonight, but it's cool. We're going to get the whole qualifying here this evening. So, our defending winner here, looking to go back-to-back, Frank DiMaggio, currently running up in the top spot in practice with a 29.535. But we are actually going to get into qualifying here, so let's bring up the qualifying time. And let's see actually who will decide to come down and qualify. It looks like Robert O'Connor at the end of pit road. Jackson Hartman rolling off here this evening. Zach Probst, Gavin Martin, Robert Lukens, and Curtis Granger all rolling off here tonight. 21 viewers here so far tonight. Glad to see everybody out there. Brendan Kennedy, one of the moderators here for MaxSpeedTV out there in chat. It looks like he is going to be pulling for Miss Rachel Hunt here tonight. So we got a pick for Rachel. You know what? I am going to go ahead and go out on a limb here. I'm going to go ahead and pick this man right here, the number 1 of Robert Lukens, out here tonight to bring it home into victory lane. He probably won't like it, but I'm going to pick him anyway. The number 1 is going to be my pick here this evening. So now we're just waiting for the first times to come in. Benjamin Lacey, Dylan Parker, Christopher Dean, all out here. We got a lot of drivers out here on the track here tonight. Of course, a shout out to our sponsors here. We're going to have 2 sponsors for the results and green row here tonight. DFDA, check, don't guess. That is Drive for Diabetes Awareness. DFDA.info. Kepner Boys Trucking as well. Going to be out there on a grid row here this evening. Please visit DFDA.info for Drive for Diabetes Awareness. And Rick's Hot Sauce is going to be our green flag sponsor here this evening. And they are, of course, going to sponsor all of the green flags and restarts. So glad to have all three of them on board. It looks like Connor White out there. Going to be that number 22 car. And it's going to be Robert O'Connor. Connor White out there. Going to pick. Right now, Jackson Hartman currently running up in that top spot. Robert O'Connor. Whoa, Robert went to second here. Now, it is 10-minute qualifying and or 2 laps. So, they could put that 2 laps in any time within that 10 minutes. Looks like Eric Moore getting dropped back to 4th. Whoa, Zach Allman going to take the top spot there. In the number 18, Keith Calhoun now in 2nd. Up, Zach Allman, boy, we, wow. Well, Scott Metcalf, Rachel Hunt out here putting in a qualifying time. Let's see where she puts that Susan G. Coleman machine here under qualifying. She crosses the stripe there. That is going to be her first lap. Well, AJ Stravato going to be up in the top spot in that Venom machine. But let's get back here. Whoa, Dylan Parker getting off AJ Stravato off that top spot. But I want to get back here to Rachel because she is still out here on the track. Scott Metcalf put himself in 21st. Where is Rachel going to go here in qualifying? It looks like she is going to be putting herself currently running in 16th here. At the start, looks like Noah Morey is now going to be pulling himself out there on that racing surface to put in his first qualifying lap. We do have some more drivers out here putting in their lap. Turn that volume up just a little bit where everybody can hear it. Looks like Dylan Parker up in the top spot currently. Watching Noah Morey here and to see where that Madeline 8 goes. Gonna cross the stripe there. Noah Morey. That was his out lap. So Jacob Locklear out here on the track. Where Jacob goes. Well, Rachel Hunt moved up to 4th on her 2nd lap. What a lap by Rachel. Jacob Locklear still waiting for his time. Oh, Jacob Locklear got the first lap he wanted. He's in 24th. Noah Morey going to go into 10th here. It looks like he is done with his lap. We'll see where Jacob Locklear goes. I'm getting it out in a minute. Looks like he is going to be right now 24th, but he crossed the line there. That's going to put him currently running in 19th. Now, we still got 4 minutes left to go. Zach Probst, William Martin at the end of pit road. I know I've got the wrong paint by William Martin. I know that. I have updated trading paint several times. It's not grabbing his correct paint. But I do have, and I don't even have his right number. So, what a shocker. But we know the 42 is William Martin, but it looks like right now Dylan Parker is going to be our pole sitter here. Well, let's see here if maybe we can go ahead and pull Dylan down. Have a chit-chat with him real quick. Dylan Parker, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, right now you're currently setting on pole. There's still a couple of minutes left before qualifying ends. But right now on pole with a 29.736. We know it's hot and slick out there, buddy. Talk about it real quick.
Well, I wish it was hot and slick. It is really tight in 3 and 4. If you don't pay attention, you will slide up and hit the wall out of 4.
Oh, so
Turn 2 is not as bad.
So the track temp tonight not really playing a factor, really.
No, it is tight, especially
Oh.
long run.
Oh, wow. So you would figure at 110 plus degrees, it'd be slick.
I wish. Short run, it's not as bad. I mean, if you overdrive it in draft, you're definitely gonna hit the wall. But clean air probably is gonna be a factor.
Oh, yeah. A clean air definitely be a factor. Of course, lap traffic, as always. I think tires is going to be your big key here.
Oh, yeah.
For sure tonight at Vegas. Not as bad as Atlanta, hot Atlanta as I call it, but not as bad as Atlanta, but bad enough.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Dylan. Well, man, congratulations. It looks like on pole for now. Good luck out there, bud.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, well, let's go ahead and see here if we can get another person up here. How about we go with somebody? How about we go with the outside here? Looks like Christopher Dean in 11th. All right, Christopher Dean, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Going fine, man. Well, it looks like 11th place here in qualifying here tonight, bud. How's the track feeling for you out there here this evening?
Oh, man, it's a little loose, the first couple laps, and then it tightens up.
So it's tight, from what we're hearing, it's tight, not loose. You feeling the same thing?
Yeah, it definitely tightens up quick.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Chris, we'll let you get back to the concentration level here, buddy. So good luck down there.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's get back toward the back here. Let's see here. Who can we pick on? How about we go pick on Cole Gray? Cole Gray, buddy, got a copy real quick?
Yeah, man, what you got?
Well, hey, man, Joshua Medlock in the broadcast booth. Currently 18th in qualifying. Less than a minute to go before you guys grid. How's track feeling?
Oh, that's pretty good. Got some good falls off pretty bad there after a couple of laps. Hoping we can just find some speed later in the run.
All right, well, 130 laps here tonight, so we've got a ways to go. So can't win it on the first lap, but, you can sure lose it, man. Good luck down there, Cole.
All right, man, appreciate it. I just want to give a shout out to all my family, my dad, my grandparents, my aunts for watching. Hope everybody has a good race.
All righty, buddy. Yep, good luck down there, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, well, we're going to get him on the grid here. Well, that did not last long. But Dylan Parker is going to be our pole sitter out here tonight for round of 5 of season 5, the Dr. Squat Slide Jobs Cup Series. Let's get him on the grid here tonight. We got a couple of Grid Row sponsors here this evening, so let's go ahead and talk about them. Oh, it looks like I'm going to have to do some adjustments on the images there, but Drive for Diabetes Awareness, DFDA.info, and Kepner Boys Trucking. Grid Row here tonight. Dylan Parker going to grab the pole with a 29.736. Congratulations to Dylan Parker for grabbing the pole. AJ Stravato going to start on the outside of him in second. Zach Allman in third. Rachel Hunt, fourth here in qualifying. Keith Calhoun, fifth. Jackson Hartman, sixth. Matthew Chastain, seventh. Andrew Bird, eighth. Robert O'Connor in ninth. And Noah Murray, 10th. Christopher Dean in 11th. Will Rickard in 12th. Dan Cruz, 13th. Benjamin Lacey, 14th. Scott Metcalf, 15th. Brady Clark, 16th. Eric Moore, 17th. Cole Gray, 18th. Jacob Locklear, 19th. And Curtis Granger will be 20th. Robert Lukens, my pick here tonight, is going to be starting in 21st. Gavin Martin, 22nd. Joe Hanju out there, going to be starting 23rd. Say that name 5 times fast. Anthony Marshall, 24th. Joshua Powell, not qualified. He's going to start 25th. Frank DiMaggio, last week's winner, going to be starting 26th. Caden Atkins, 27th. Bryson Clark, 28th. William Martin, 29th, Khalil Gillian 30th, and Zach Probst going to round out the qualifying grid here tonight in 31st. Right. Number 30, Khalil Gillen. I'd have to watch them people in the back, though. I really would. Let me move slideshow over to the left screen here real quick for everybody. Dylan Parker on the inside. The question is, who is not? It looks like Hayden Atkins and Robert Lukens did not grid here, so on the back stretch here at Las Vegas, making our way down into turn number 3. Pull those belts tight, folks. One more time. We are going to go green flag racing here momentarily. Into 3, and shortly out of 4, that pace car will make its dive off to the safety of pit road, and Dylan Parker will be in control of the field. Pace car is up, and Dylan Parker waiting on the green flag, and the green flag is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight at Vegas. Green flag sponsored by Rick's Hot Sauce. Visit rickshotSauce.com. Use promo code MaxSpeed or MSTV, MaxSpeedTV, for 10% off your total order. Boy, they are bunched up here going down into turn number 3. Dylan Parker trying to hold off this hard-charging field, but Dylan is going to come across the stripe to lead the first lap here tonight. And they're still bunched up back here at around Jackson Hardman, Matthew Chastain, Christopher Dean, Robert O'Connor, all right here together. Oh, I love that number 22 machine there, looking sharp. The old, it looks like an old Winston throwback there. Love that paint. All right, we're still watching it here. Rachel Hunt holding off there. Look, she's got a medal there with the 99 of Keith California. A little bit of a good battle here between these two. Oh, Rachel gonna fall back a spot. Ooh, almost a 3-wide action there, but they did keep it clean there. Watching some battles toward the back. 3 wide there for a second. Didn't catch it. As we know, I'm known as 3 wide medlock. So, watching the battle between Jacob Locklear in the 84 and the outside of the 24 of Gavin Martin. Joshua Powell and the 30 of Khalil Gillen, sorry. No I there after the L. little bit of a battle here between these, but 6 laps into the race. This is where these tires are really going to play into a factor here tonight. After this, they're going to start really falling off. Matthew Chastain in the 12 to the inside of Rachel Hunt. Gonna make the pass there for that 5th position. He is gonna do it, but you know, I gotta. Rachel, you know, she comes out here, she races it up. I would not count her out by no means, but man, Keith Calhoun now to the inside of AJ Stravato. They go door to door. And they're still going. AJ Stravato going around. Spinning caution is out here tonight, folks. Let's go back and take a look at that. I think a little bit of a bumper hook action happened here tonight, but let's go back and take a look. AJ Stravato involved in this one. We'll get a closer look at this if we can. But we see that the 99 right behind him. Okay, into turn 1. They go side by side. And then door to door. We're going to go ahead and pause it right here. And to get a chase view, let me change the camera here real quick. We'll be on AJ Stravato. Right there it was. I don't know if it was racing for the same real estate or what, but the contact is made between the 99 and the 33. That sends that 33 all around. He kept it off the wall, but caution is going to fly here tonight for the first time. I imagine everybody will probably come down pit road, and yes, they are here this evening for the first caution here tonight, but I don't know. I always look at cautions and be like, what happened there? Back its camera off a little bit here real quick. Kind of turn it down for everybody to watch the exit of pit road here. All right, well, it looks like, go back up front, Frank DiMaggio. He did make a pit stop. I don't know if he missed his pit or what, but he came down pit road, and he did not pit. It looks like he will come down pit road this time by. That is going to be the lead up to Zach Allman here. Zach Allman. Well, they are already ready to go green flag here. Coming to the Rick's Hot Sauce green flag restart here tonight. 26 watching here this evening. We currently got 5 likes. Can we hit 26 likes here tonight, folks? Please, if you're new to MaxSpeedTV, hit that subscribe button, that like button, the notification bell to turn on notifications for when MaxSpeedTV goes live. We appreciate all the support here, all across the board for MaxSpeedTV, from the viewers, the fans, to the leagues. Of course, we could not do this without any of you. Well, all right. Pace car is off, and Zach Allman is going to be on the loud pedal. Breaks off some green flag out here tonight. Coming to the restart. Well, let's go ahead and pull him up here real quick. I know he's having some problems, but I want to go ahead and get him up here. Robert Lucan's buddy, I know you're having some issues. You're a little behind, but it's all right. We'll go ahead and talk about it. First and foremost, what happened?
Well, I don't know. I just third time I tried to get in and I closed it out and it asked me to log into iRacing, and then something about being logged into a different location, and I can't even join a hosted race, so I have to go through iRacing now.
Oh man, so you're gonna have to contact iRacing and get it figured out.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I'm watching the stream right now. Look like Almond's in the lead for now.
Yeah, we're stream's about 30 seconds behind, but you know we got a battle here for second between Keith Counter and Matthew Chastain. But I don't know if you were in there under the caution or not. Did you see anything? Was you there?
I happened to pop into the stream right once it happened,
Oh.
and I saw Stavato go around, and from that angle where you had it, where I was watching it, I couldn't tell what was going on. I know it looked like it was a racing deal, and it probably was, but of course, just like every race, the crew would get together and watch everything over.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, I'm just a broadcaster. I'm going to tell it like I see it. I know them contact. Plain and simple.
Yep.
You know.
Las Vegas, buddy.
Yeah, it's Las Vegas. Man, good hard racing here. I mean, even on the good tire run there, I went, along, but even on that tire run that they had, they were still pretty much in a pack. And I think it has something to do with these big spoilers that are on the back of these cars here. Do you like these big spoilers?
I mean, it's great, even on mile-and-a-half tracks. Even the mile. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead. I'm just watching the battle here, but go ahead.
Even the mile-and-a-half tracks, even the mile tracks, these cars draft. You can get up to somebody real quick with these cars, and that's why it's so close. I was racing the old car tomorrow 09 the other day, and those cars, you can get out 2-3 seconds in between cars like old times, and these ones that you just draft like crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure. We know. I know these big blank spoilers, as somebody called them. I think it was Bill Jr. I'm gonna say it here live on stream, but everybody gets the drift. They open up that air behind the other drivers. It really opens it up for drafting. But it can also become a problem too, because you get that run and you can get into a wreck pretty quickly if you're not careful.
Yeah, these cars suck up right to each other. I was doing it in practice. I was drafting with. Oh, I didn't mean to draft with Noah, but I came off the high side and I was on him in the middle of the backstretch. Once you get that run that quick, and going into 3, you're either going to go high or go low, and you guys shoot the same line. You got a good chance of plowing the back of the guy in front of you because of your momentum off the draft.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, I'm looking at it here. I know you're behind a little bit. About for the lead here, Matthew Chastain to the inside of the 99 of Keith Calhoun. Matthew Chastain is going to have that line. He's going to lead his first lap here tonight. Now that we've got you up here, Robert, you are one of the admins up here. They get a bonus point for leading a lap, right?
Yes. I try to stay out during cautions to do that. But yeah, it's one bonus point leading lap. I'm unsure how if we had the most laps or anything like that. I haven't been into that much of the point system. But I do know it is 1 point for bonus point for leading the lap. Look like we got a huge battle up here for the lead though, with about 3 or 4 cars.
Yes, we do. Keith Calhoun, Matthew Chastain, Zach Almond, Robert O'Connor, Noah Maury, Andrew Bird going to round out the top 6. And you just can't break away from one another here. Now they have, of course, made their pit stops. They've been out here about 11 laps. They cannot get away from one another. Looks like Keith Calhoun is going to get a little bit of a gap there between the 18 now and the 20. In the 12, that's going to be Zach Almond and Matthew Chastain. But we're going to go 3 wide up here really quickly. Well, Zach Almond's going to pull it off there. I don't know if he really wanted to see that 3 wide this early here tonight, Robert. You're going to see that on screen here momentarily. But I don't think that 3 wide is over with. Because up front, we still have the battles here side by side. And even Rachel Hunt making her way back up toward the front, starting 4th, currently running in 10th. And Jackson Hartman started 6th, currently running in 9th. Single file, double file, these cars, it don't matter. That spoiler plays a huge factor.
Yes, it does. And you'll watch the whole race. You want to see, cars that are going to stick together. They're going to go out to the front. It's almost like you're plate racing on a mile and a half. It's really wild. I've watched NASCAR for years, and this setup, this package, and everything like that, it's wild, and it makes for post-quarter racing. Everybody got to be on their, head on swivel. Make sure you're looking at your screens, looking at your mirrors, and everything like that. It's just wild at how racing or NASCAR, evolved into what it is now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Speaking of NASCAR, they actually started back today at Darlington as we see the 3 wide again here, folks.
Oh.
At about right around the 20th position. We're 3 wide back here. They near 3 wide. I would say 3 wide. That number 30, Khalil Gillen, he was putting his nose up there in the middle. So I consider that 3 wide. I know people's like, well, why do you consider that 3 wide? Because, if he gets the run, guess what? It's 3 wide.
You see Frank back there, Frank Tank in the 95 car. He's watching. He's gonna be up in front before the end of the race.
Well, Frank DiMaggio, last week's winner, Robert, looking to go back to back. He has kind of shut off that. We've got some. Brady Clark.
Oh no.
Oh, what's going on with Brady Clark at a 14? There's no caution. But something happened to Brady Clark. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it here on the MaxSpeedTV replay. Of course, we'll let the stream and everything go through Robert. But take a look at Brady Clark. Oh, that was some major net coding there. That number 3 goes right into that number 25, it's 14 on this car, but that sends the 14 up into the wall. They go 3 wide ahead of him. That is what happened to the 14 or 25 of Brady Clark there. I know he's down on pit road, but Robert, you're going to see that here on the screen momentarily. Now, we're going to have to kind of deal with what we got here, folks. So, Robert helping me out, but he's got to go off the stream. So,
yeah. That one just looks kind of weird. I'm watching the stream back, and it looked like Brady possibly came down onto Dylan. But, yeah, that is some net code, too. So, Brady could have been lagged out.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it looks like 65 laps here tonight. It's going to be the halfway. So, we're at lap 30 here tonight, so we're edging our way to that halfway mark here this evening. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. 24 concurrent viewers here. Looks like Jasmine Jew out there here rooting on the number 79 of Johan Jew. Say that name 5 times fast. You're going to get tongue-tied here tonight. Trust me, I didn't.
I can
I can't do it. But glad to see Jasmine out there rooting on Joe Hand. Oh, William Martin there going across the grass. Now side by side with the 30 of Khalil Gillen. Jacob Locklear. Now they're starting to get a little bit spread out. Not much. A little bit of a gap between the drivers, but I don't foresee these guys getting that, 1 to 2 second gap between each other unless we have a green flag pit stop, Robert. I know that is a big, huge possibility. I've seen it with slide jobs here. A couple of cautions, they get it under control. So we get that green flag pit stop without a caution, it is going to spread out the field a little bit.
Yes, it will. I'll look for probably the first 8 cars. I'll look for at least the 8 cars, first 8 cars to pit if we do have a green flag pit stop. That's usually just the way how it pans out. If you're in the top pack, you're going to want to pit with the leader, stay on the same time, and possibly have a better pit stop as the leader. As we're coming around, we're watching Noah. He's running a decent race today, saving tires up in the front. Danny Kraus, I'm behind 30 seconds, so I do apologize. It looks like real good racing here. I wish I was out there. I really do. All my teammates out there racing. Got Rachel Hunt up there in the top 10. Frank is making his way up through the field like he always does. Parker's all the way back down at 14th. That's kind of a surprise. Hopefully he can gather it together and make a good run out of this race. Just real good racing right now. Trying to not talk about the 30 seconds I am behind the stream. I do apologize. Yep.
All right. Well, Robert's doing what he can, going off the string. Robert, I do appreciate it. Now getting a little bit spread out for sure. Anywhere between a 10th of a second to 6/10 of a second. Looks like a battle back here between Curtis Granger now, the 84th, 14, the 73 coming up, Bryson Clark. So we still got some battles here throughout, but hey, man, they've been out here. 26 laps on this run. Fuel lap and tire. Now I got the tire at about 30 to 40. That's a pretty good tire run for sure, Robert.
Yeah.
So
to about 45 laps. I'm on a run. I'm looking for a green flag run. They're probably going to pit anywhere between 40 and 45. At least try to make it out that far. Like I was telling everybody earlier, it's going to depend on the leader when they pit, because everybody else behind them, they're going to go with them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I'm looking here, the fuel laps at around 38 to 42 here. So, the tire to fuel about the same. But still, nevertheless, it's the tires, I think, is going to be the biggest problem.
Yeah, this is a very hot racetrack today. I believe the track temperature during practice was 116. And we're first day race of the season. It's definitely different from what everybody else is used to running in slide jobs. But, it makes for really good racing. Going to be slick tires and everything. First line definitely down at the apron, near the apron. I was trying to run the high line during practice. I try to get grip up, try to run grip up there. There's no chance of it.
All right, so that low line, the preferred line here tonight. I was muted the whole time there. Oh well, it happens.
Yes, sir.
All right, with Noah Murray going to take over that fourth spot. Robert O'Connor in second, side by side, Dan Cruz, Matthew Chastain. Man, all right, well, it looks like, Johan Jew on pit road having major issues here. He had to back up, pull forward again, and then back up. But he is on pit road. Dylan Parker, our pole sitter, running up front here, or running in 17th, not up front. He's got some company around him. Oh, we are losing some brains here tonight. Uh-oh. Not entirely sure what happened there.
Yeah, I'm starting to lose the stream a little bit.
Yeah, we are having some frame loss here for some. Some frame loss here for some reason.
It's also lagging a little bit as we speak.
Uh-oh. Well, I hope it clears up. Oh, we got a caution here. Eric Moore. Now we're going to go back here and take a look at what happened.
Oh, no, my teammate.
But Eric Moore, well, it looks like he was by himself. I don't know what's going on here. Just not. I know YouTube's been doing some updates, so it could be that too. Eric Moore down into turn 1 here. Oh, it looked like the 79 of Johan Jew. Oh, okay. Well, let me take a look at it here, folks. Looks like Johan Jew might have been the culprit of this. Oh, it looks like Johan was coming off of pit road. All right, it looks like everything is cleared up here in OBS. Oh, fresh tires. He just loses it. No! He loses it down, keeps it off the wall, but he comes back up on the track right in front of the 6 there. That, of course, is where this caution is going to come out. Eric Moore, nowhere to go, tries to go low, but, oh, man, tough break. Now it looks like some damage is going to be for Eric Moore as well as Johan Jew. Looks like Eric Moore on pit road. Johan has taken his car behind the wall. Zach Allman is going to be our current leader here this evening. Well, not what you want to see coming off of pit road, Robert, but, you know, it does happen from time to time. You know, I know you got a teammate. That was your teammate, but, you know, being non-biased as I am up here in the booth, you know, that's a kind of a product of those fresh tires, you know, coming off of pit road.
Yeah, with the combination of track temperature, the apron's going to be slightly cooler. You got cooler tires. You're going to come out of pit road. It looked like to me, and watching it back, looked like he probably just gassed it coming through the corner there on the apron and just lost it. It's unfortunate what happened with Eric and John, but you know it happens, and hopefully nothing, you know, comes of it. It shouldn't, but like I said, I'm trying to be biased too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Well, you're trying to be unbiased, not biased.
Well, yeah, that one.
If you're gonna be biased, I'm gonna have to kick you out of here. You know?
I know I'm not going to be Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski.
All right. Well, I do appreciate it, Robert, your help. Even though we're kind of having some technical issues here between, you know, your iRacing and logging in and all that other good stuff. But what do you say we go ahead and bring up a interview here real quick? I want to go with our leader, Zach Allman. That's who I want to go for. Zach Allman, buddy, get a copy real quick.
Yeah.
Well, you're running up front here, started third. You guys cannot separate from one another, man. Talk about it.
Yeah, this draft really makes it where we can't drive away from each other. We want to, but we can't.
Well, what's it going to take to bring it home into Victory Lane here tonight?
My guess would be just try and conserve our tires and be able to just beat Keith and Matthew. Those two seem pretty fast today.
All right, so you're gunning for Keith and Matthew. We'll make sure we keep an eye on the bumpers there. All right, Zach. Well, appreciate the support here. Appreciate you know for MaxSpeedTV. Appreciate being out there racing. But you guys are double file, ready to go back green flag, man. Good luck down there, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, Wide Open Motorsports, Zach Allman. This is going to get a little bit, 48 of 130. We're coming here.
Who did I say that was going to be coming back? I see Frank all the way, just slightly back behind the leaders.
Yep, slightly back behind the leaders. We go back to Frank DiMaggio. Currently running in 14th, started 26th, but we go back up front here for the Rick's Hot Sauce Green Flag, a restart. Visit rickshotsauce.com. Use code MSTV for 10% off your order. Here comes the restart. Coming to lap 49 here this evening. 8:55 Eastern, 7:55 Central. Pace car is off. And Zach Allman is going to be on the loud pedal. Not going to wait for the green flag. Here we go. And you don't have to wait for the green flag, Robert. As long as the pace car is off, from what I understand, you can go.
Leader controls green flags on restarts.
All right, leader controls green flags on. Now, at the beginning of the race, the green flag to start the race, the boogity, 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 the way we get things going, you have to wait for the green, right?
That is correct.
All right. So we're going to get that straightened out here tonight.
Now, Allman got a huge jump on the restart, and I'm see that Noah jumped into second.
Yep, Noah jumped into second. Matthew Chastain now doing battle here with, none other than Keith Calhoun. Man, Keith, he's been running up front here pretty much the whole race. He started 5th, currently running in 4th. He's got company, though. He's got the 12 right up ahead of him. And now onto the inside is the 49 of Andrew Bird. Well, right now what Keith needs to do is get down to the inside line. He can't leave that bottom open unless he can get that run on that outside and keep it off the wall, of course, because we know the Las Vegas wall can be detrimental to the driver.
Oh, yes. Now, I expect later on here in the run, we can get another log of green flag run. I expect the coming off the corner in the middle is going to be a little bit faster than hitting off the bottom.
All right. Well, we're gonna be on Keith Calhoun here. Still, take a look at chat. Michelle McMaster Eisenhower. She's like, "Hi, Josh. How you doing, Michelle? Glad to see you out there in chat." We're racing it up here at Las Vegas. We're Slide Jobs, the Dr. Squat Cup Series. The Slide Jobs lead, sponsored by Dr. Squat and the Cup Bunny. For everybody that don't know, that's the way it is. But been pretty good hard racing out here. We have had a few cautions here. Two cautions. That's all we've had so far. For 7 laps, 78 laps to go. 5 lead changes out there here tonight. Got Robert Lukens up here in the booth. He's having to go off the screen here tonight. Unfortunately, not able to get in under the watch tab or the driver's section. But doing a good job. Benjamin Lacey in the 7 on the outside. The 22 there of Robert O'Connor on the inside. In the bottom behind him, Jacob Locklear, Bryson Clark, Zach Probst, Curtis Granger all right here together. As well as, I think, okay, Dylan Parker back there by himself, our pole sitter, but still 2 by 2, pretty much through the field here. Single file up front. And Zach Almond, Noah Maury has taken control of 1 and 2. Matthew Chastain 3, Keith Calhoun in 4th, and Andrew Bird going to be rounding out the top 5, lap 55, and about 10 more laps. The halfway mark here tonight, and a battle for the lead here. Noah Maury gonna lead his first lap here tonight as he gets around the number 18 of Zach Allman. But Robert, we still have a long way to go.
Yes, we do, and Noah just took the lead. He had a fast car during practice. I expect him to be up front for most of the race. Same thing with Almond. Keith. Uh-oh.
Zach Almond on the outside. Keith Calhoun was looking to the middle. There with the 12 of Matthew Chastain. We've got now a battle for, Matthew, let me get back on him here. Zach Almond falling back, Robert. It looks like Matthew Chastain, Keith Calhoun, and Andrew Burns said, well, if you're going to stay on the outside, I'm going to make the pass. The 18 of Zach Almond still out there on that outside line. He has not dropped it down low. It looks like he's going 2 down, but he's going to fall back to 5th here. And going to lose several positions.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get trapped out on the outside on these mile-and-a-half tracks. You just get swarmed and you want to lose a lot of positions.
Well, Rachel Hunt fighting her way back up toward the front after starting 4th, currently running in 6th. The 95 of Frank DiMaggio now fighting for that position. Frank looking to go back-to-back. Now, we know Frank DiMaggio from last week. I mean, Frank DiMaggio, I don't know him like you guys do, Robert. So, enlighten me and the fans about Frank DiMaggio.
I'm going to be honest. I've only raced with him a couple times. He's a hard racer. He knows how to conserve tires. Knows just about what to do in the race car. He's just a very hardcore racer. You see it whenever he races. He'll mostly start in the back, and he'll drive his way through the field.
Yeah.
He's the Kyle Busch of the series.
I'm not a big fan of Kyle Busch, so we might have to have a talk here. Well, Frank DiMaggio still battling there. Rachel Hunt, now he is going to get around Rachel. Now Robert O'Connor is going to do battle with Rachel Hunt here. So Rachel Hunt going to fall back to 8. Oh, very close there between the 22 and the 16, but they knew where each one was, so we're good. We're good to go here. Joshua Powell, Benjamin Lacey. Ooh, Benjamin Lacey going to dive in here into 3. Going to go to the inside of the 13 of Joshua Powell as he goes high. A little bit of bumper-to-bumper action. AJ Stravato after the spin there. He is fighting his way back up toward the front. Currently running in 11th down to the inside of the 7. Yeah, AJ is a strong racer, Robert. You know that. You race with him. He is one of those drivers, doesn't matter where he starts, he is one of those drivers you have to watch.
Oh yeah, he definitely is. He'll if he wants to get around you, he'll move you out of the way. he knows how to drive that car. Yeah, I give him props to it every week. You know, great job running. Blah blah blah. He knows how to run the wheels off that car. Knows how to save tires. He's just another one of those all around good hardcore racers.
Yeah, I did not know him until I came in here to do slide jobs, but looks like got a little bit of single file action going on. Double file back here around Gavin Martin and the 78 of Jackson Hartman. I think Jackson may be new to the series. I don't remember him.
Yeah, we've had a few drivers come in this week, new drivers, and seem like they're doing fairly well. I don't know any of them, so.
Oh, okay. So you're not familiar with Jackson either, then?
No.
Okay. Well, looks like he's doing all right. Currently running on the inside of the 24 here, Gavin Martin. Jackson Hartman started in 6th, so good qualifying there for Jackson Hartman. Gavin Martin started 22nd, so Gavin having a good run. Battling here between him and Jackson. Curtis Granger, though, right on the tail of these two. And the more they battle it out, the quicker Curtis Granger is going to be as he gets the draft off of both of these drivers. He could take it 2 wide, or if he gets a run, we could see the 3 wide back here with these 3.
Yeah, he's just waiting for a chance to either for the 2 cars in front of him to make a mistake, or, you know, he can make a run into the inside or in the middle. I know he would prefer the inside going into the corner, so we'll see what happens here.
All right, about it for the lead here. Not to interrupt you, but the 49 of Andrew Bird. Now going to get around the 8 of Noah Mari. Andrew Bird going to lead his first lap here tonight. Noah might have burned out his tires. Now 21 laps into the run, he might have burned out his tires. As he falls back here, Matthew Chastain going to try to get around him for second. Trying to go all over the place here, you know.
I don't know if Noah had a bad lap that lap, or if the 49 got him up the racetrack or what. It looks like Noah.
Alrighty, folks. Well, not the cranking up cam here we wanted tonight, as we kind of ran into some issues. But it is not me. I've got one of the admins up here in the booth, so I can talk to him about what's going on. But a little bit of cranking up cam action there for everybody. Zach Probst, William Martin. Oh, William Martin into that inside wall.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Let's go back on the MaxSpeedTV replay. Take a look. There is no caution here. So I'm going to take a look at William Martin at what happened. I do apologize for the OBS Google. Now, Google owns YouTube, so if they're doing updates, I don't know. I know I'm fine. Talking to Robert up here in the booth, but right there, oh, there it was, the contact there between the number 842 or whatever it is. I've got the 8 on the car, so we'll go with that. And the 62. Oh, right there it was. Both of them hard into the inside wall. Out of 2 onto the backstretch. It's going to be heavy, heavy damage for the both of them. But I do think William Martin is going to take the heaviest as his engine does let go. And unfortunately, going to be set on the sidelines right now to get that engine fixed over the halfway mark here tonight, Robert. Is there any chance William could get back out there and just finish the race?
we have a few cautions, yeah. The way that the race has been running, and if they gets the required, he might get lucky and come out with like 2, 3, maybe 5 laps to go.
All right, well, let's see here. William Martin, I'm going to poke him real quick, so hang on a minute. All right, well, I sent him a poke here in team speak, but Andrew Bird, man, he's been out here at about 15 laps. You know, once he took that lead, Robert, he's really not looked back. He's like, you know, I'm going to run my race. I'm up front. I'm in the Taco Bell machine. You know, you're going to have to beat this taco machine because, you know, I've got my strategy. You know, it's all about strategy at Las Vegas and Atlanta. You know, compare the two tire-wise. They are horrible.
Yes.
At tires. Oh, man, they're horrible.
From what I'm watching what Andrew's doing, it looks like he's conserving tires and making the car behind him. You know, he's holding his position, so he's also blocking at the same time saving tires. So that 12 car, he's gonna run his tires trying to get around them.
So Andrew is looking at Matthew Chastain in the 12 saying, you know, if you want to pass me, you can go ahead and burn your tires up because I'm not going to give you this position.
Yes, and the smart thing to do if I was Chastain was keep up with them, but also save your tires as well because you still got a long way to go. You keep green.
Well, not a long way. Lap 83 of 130 is not a long way to go.
No, it's not, but at the same time, you're probably going to have to pit at least one more time.
Yeah,
if we keep green.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at when the last time these guys pit. Oh, golly. 37 to 38 laps here. So they are within that fuel window here, Robert. So green flag pit stops will be happening here now, from now until I would say about 42 laps. Question is, who is going to make that trip down pit road here to go ahead and top off and maybe run it out here tonight? Looks like Jackson Hartman coming down pit road is going to take that opportunity. So Jackson Hartman is going to be coming down lap 85 of 130.
Look who's sitting back there in third place.
Yeah, Mr. Frank DiMaggio.
He's back there lurking, waiting for that opportunity.
Hey, that's my nickname, Med Lurking. I do that a lot, trust me. I like to pop in team speak when teams are together and mute my mic and just listen, you know. Frank DiMaggio currently running in third, but they have to pit, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here coming to lap 87 for sure.
Right now on this run right now, I think Frank is hunting these guys down. He saved the tires. He got up there. Now he's just going to track them down and pick them off one by one.
Yeah, well, Frank DiMaggio is going to make the pass there on Matthew Chastain. Going to pop him into that third play. Well, he hasn't completed the pass yet, but he'll do it coming into 3. Looks like Curtis Granger down pit road in his pit stall there. It looks like we've got some more drivers coming down. Keith Calhoun coming down. The number 7 of Benjamin Lacey down pit road. So, green flag pit stops are happening here tonight. This is what these drivers really wanted. The long green flag runs. You know, to see what these tires are going to really do coming to the end of the race.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who saved the most tires if we go green for the rest of the race.
Nah, Dennis, it ain't your internet connection. It's Google. All right, well, Andrew Bird down pit road, our leader. Gavin Martin down pit road. Frank DiMaggio going to be our current leader. He's led one lap, so he's going to get that bonus point for leading a lap. And that Exalta 95, he needs to change his paint. That paint does not go with that 95.
No, it does not.
Let's splash MaxSpeedTV over that. You know, I think that'd go good with it. I gotta give Frank a hard time, you know. I got to. Well, he's coming out pit road. Matthew Chastain coming out pit road. And here comes the 18 of Zach Allman. Oh, golly, pit road is busy here, folks. A lot of drivers coming down pit road. Good Lord. All the way back to Robert O'Connor. Good Lord, pit road now is busy. So, Real Rickard going to be staying out to lead a lap. Going to get the bonus point. He is going to come down pit road. So we get back to, who is that? AJ Stravato. He has already made his pit stop 9 laps ago. Oh man. Tires.
Right now, he's going to have a huge enough gap. If we stay green, I think he'll be able to save those tires.
Well, he's got Dylan Parker right on his tail with the 33 and the 3 here together. Oh, good Lord. I don't know if AJ Stravato will have the tires or Andrew or, the 3 of Dylan Parker as Andrew Bird comes flying out. He's going to get around both Dylan and AJ. Andrew Bird. He's going to retake the lead. Wow! He did not even go a lap down. He just blew past the 33, the 3 here. And here comes the 16 of Rachel Hunt. You cannot count out Rachel, Robert.
No, you cannot. She has a very fast race car.
Oh, good Lord. I know you're getting lagged there, but, I mean, look at what we have here. We've got Andrew Bird now. He's been out here about 4 laps. Fresh tires play a huge factor here at Las Vegas. Rachel Hunt has been out here at about 8 laps, but AJ Stravato, Dylan Parker has been out here at about 12 laps. Here's the thing, though, is AJ Stravato and Dylan Parker playing a tire game. You know, they hanging back in loose positions and maybe make their way up toward the front later on. You know, it's all about saving tires right now. I just don't know if they can make it to the end.
Yeah, it's going to be really close for them. If they're really conserving right now, they might. But if we go under 1 or 2 cautions, I mean, it goes out the window. You're pitting, so.
Well, as they get around the 38 here, folks, we take a look at who we have in chat. Unsolved out there in chat. Dennis Ansman saying, I thought it was my internet connection. Well, but it is not. It's, I think it has something to do with Google here. So, I don't know. But, you know, we're still here. We're still green. We're still going. Thank you, everybody, for that, for the support for sure. Well, it looks like William Martin is back out there on the track, Robert. He's in currently 22nd, 11 laps down. Doesn't look like his engine blown, so he is okay, but probably down on power. Still, he's up a couple of spots from 29th to 22nd, so Still some positions gained, some points maybe added. I don't know how that works, but still a tough break for William Martin.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be able to run and not get caught up in any more accidents today. He's probably down maybe 200 horsepower.
All right, we'll take a look at that. Well, what I have, the Budweiser, and that's not what you have, but that's what I have. But a battle here now between Frank DiMaggio to the inside of Rachel Hunt. Gonna put Rachel back in third. Man, I know Rachel don't like to be interviewed, and I respect her decision, but man, I would love to interview Rachel. I think she deserves it here tonight for sure. Man, as hard as she's racing, man, I think she deserves it. But Zach Allman's going to get around. That is going to be 4 positions. So that is going to put Rachel Hunt back in 4th. And Zach Allman going to get around the 38 there. That is going to be Cool Gray. So the top 5 staying at this, folks. Andrew Bird currently running in the top 5 of the Taco Bell machine. Frank DiMaggio in 2nd. Even Robert said you gotta watch Frank DiMaggio. Well, guess what? He is currently running up in 2nd. Zach Allman in 3rd. Rachel Hunt in 4th. And Keith Calhoun going to be running out the top 5. But Keith's got company. Benjamin Lacey and Robert O'Connor right there together. Lap 101 here of 130. And as I said, after green flag pit stops, they will get spread out.
Yeah, as the run goes on, they're going to keep on being spread out. You're going to get the faster cars. I believe Frank's probably going to catch up with the leader here shortly, the way that he runs around.
Oh, we go back up to Frank. We'll look at the battle. Benjamin Lacey in that 7, going to get passed up by the 22 of Robert O'Connor. You could throw a blanket around these drivers, Robert, Benjamin, and Keith. And Joshua Powell starting to gain some steam there up to the 99. Wouldn't count at Noah Maury there either, as he kind of, battles his way up toward the front. He doesn't have anybody around him, but oh, Lord, here comes the 13. Joshua Powell now to the inside of the 99. Going to make the pass out of 2. Going to go in between Benjamin Lacey and Keith Calhoun. Going to have to watch Joshua Powell here, as now he goes to the inside out of 4 of the 7. Benjamin Lacey. This is a battle here for 6. Now down into turn number 1 to 13 is going to complete the pass here, but the battle back here is not over with, but the gap between Andrew Bird and Frank DiMaggio at about 9/10 of a second here tonight. Can Frank catch Andrew? 104, 105 of 130 here this evening. Now down to 7/10 of a second. Only a lap difference, really, between the top 2 on tires. We reached that 110 mark, folks. We're going to be out 20 to go, lap 106. Benjamin Lacey falling back. The end of Noah Maury going to get around. Get back here toward the Dylan Parker, our pole sitter. I'm going to have a talk here with Robert Lukens, who has joined us up in the booth here for this race. Robert, I picked you here tonight, bud. Sorry. I did. I picked you. I picked you to win, man. I hated that stuff has happened, but Good racing out here by these guys, though. You know, they kept it clean. Take a look at the caution count. 2 cautions so far. 7 laps. 24 laps to go. 10 lead changes, though. That's quite a bit for Las Vegas.
Yeah, it is.
I know, you're having a hard time. Oh, Dylan Parker down pit road, as well as AJ Stravato. What? Can they not make it?
They might possibly not. They probably were leaning on a caution. It might have been strategy as well. Pit and leaders might have to pit as well a little bit later.
Oh, we go back up front here to Andrew Bird. 20 laps here. That's where he has been on his stint. Second, 19 laps. Third, 18 laps. Fourth, 23 laps. Now, fourth place, Rachel Hunt, just to let everybody know. And then Robert O'Connor, their top 5 at about 19 laps. So, we're going to cross the stripe here with Andrew Bird to take lap 110. 1 lap to go before we hit that 20 to go mark here tonight. Of course, we got to take a look at our fans out there in chat. Looks like we've got Bobby Zlokas out there. I need you, AJ, to sit up for me, buddy. So, looks like he's going for AJ Stravato as we hit that 20 to go here tonight, folks. Wow, 20 laps remaining. D. Martin out there saying go 24. So we've got some fans out there, 25, 26 here tonight. I still think we can hit that. Okay, let's shoot for 15 likes here tonight, folks, as we hit that 19 to go. Can they make it here this evening? 23 lap stint here this evening. Robert, 23 lap stint for Andrew Bird. He's got Frank DiMaggio at about 22, so 1 lap behind him. He's coming up on him. Can they make it to the end with 19 to go on the tires, especially?
It's going to be really, really close. I believe that they're stretching it out. I also believe that they're racing at the same time. I'm waiting for Frank to get up there, and you're probably going to see a little time difference in their laps. And I think it was a good idea for Stravato and Parker to go down pit road when they did. Because if they go under caution.
Andrew Bird scraping the wall. You're going to see that here on MaxSpeedTV, Robert. That's going to help Frank.
Let's see. Andrew, I think Andrew saw him get a little bit closer, and he got trying to gun it off the end. I cannot talk tonight.
You can't talk. Well, I would not put my. If I could change my pick from you to Frank, I would do it, but it is not legal here on MaxSpeedTV. Once you make your pick, that's the way it is. So yeah. I can't change my pick.
My pick for the race was actually Frank.
No,
the beginning
but
of the race.
You were racing.
I still could be a fan at the same time, right?
I guess I'm gonna have to go through everybody here in TeamSpeak to figure out whose pick is everybody, you know. Well, Robert, I mean, this race really has ended pretty quickly. It's not ended yet, but we're coming down to the end. You know, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. You know, we know these drivers out here. You know, we have the cautions usually at the start of the race. Then everybody gets it figured out and then we go green flag. And the cautions here at Slide Jobs usually happens at the beginning. 1 to 2, everybody gets it figured out, and then it's green flag racing from there. That's racing.
Yes, it is, and that's what we try to aim for here. We got great drivers, and we even starting up a developmental series down lower for people that come on in.
Go ahead and talk about that development series as we hit that 12 laps to go here this evening. 13 to go. Sorry.
We're going to start up a truck series here in the first weekend of June. It'll be running Saturday nights. We will have an I-rating cap on it for, just developmental.
Yeah.
We're also talking about maybe starting a possible dirt series. That'll be separate from everything else. I'm also thinking of doing possible legends or street stock, then super lates and K&Ns in the future, maybe possibly next season.
All right. Well, all right. Well, coming here, folks. 11 to go here tonight. Oh, man. Andrew Bird, Frank DiMaggio, they've been battling out here. Frank DiMaggio been putting that pressure on Andrew Bird here for the last couple of laps. But Zach Allman, he's kind of been mired back here by himself in third. Not really hustling anybody. So I think right now Zach in a pretty good position. About 3.2 seconds ahead of Robert O'Connor. So unless something happens to, Andrew Bird, Frank, I think Zach Allman might have third place here, in that spot. All right, Robert. Well, I think you missed that. But now we have a battle for the lead. Frank DiMaggio up front here, side by side with the 49. Going to get around 3 wide. But Frank now up front, battling out with Andrew Bird. But as I was talking about it there, Robert, I guess I kind of was choking out there here in team speak. Zach Allman by himself in third. I think he's got third kind of locked up here if nothing happens.
Yeah, I can't really see the relative. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's going to have third locked up if we keep it under green. This is going to be a great battle for the lead till the end here.
Yeah, well, Frank DiMaggio is up front now, making the pass on Andrew Bird. 30 for 35 laps between the two. 7 to go. Now coming this time by 2.6 to go. Can they make it on fuel? That's the thing. It's not tires, it's fuel. Can they make it on fuel, Robert?
I don't know how much these guys been saving up front here, but it's going to be close for sure.
All right. Well, we'll take a look at chat here. Bobby's Locust. I'm not going to read that. I'm just waiting for someone to get blank ripped in one of those corners. That's all I'm going to say. Gonna kind of keep it PG here, but man, Frank DiMaggio getting around Andrew Bird in that Taco Bell 49. 4 laps to go now as they cross the line, Robert.
Oh yeah, I think Frank got a good gap between them. If we keep on staying green, he's got the one underneath his belt.
26 watching, 9 likes here tonight. Well, I do appreciate the support here this evening. Not as high as we normally get it, but I do appreciate everybody tuning in here. At about 3/10 of a second between first and second place. Frank DiMaggio going to take that 3 to go. Zach Almond, yeah, I think Zach, if he can hold it, he's going to take third. Robert O'Connor, 2.5 seconds behind our third place, and Matthew Chastain currently running in fifth at about a tenth of a second, or at about a second behind Robert O'Connor. So the battle may be between fourth and fifth and first and second here as we go 2 to go here tonight, folks. Oh, man. Frank DiMaggio, he is looking here, folks, to go back to back and out of turn 3 and into turn number 4. Frank DiMaggio from 26 to first will win it here tonight for round 5 of season 5. Oh, wait, that's 1 to go. Sorry. I got ahead of myself there. Oh, wow. I got ahead of myself. It happens.
Yeah.
Well, now, coming into 3 and 4, we'll go ahead and say it again here, folks. Frank DiMaggio will win it here tonight. Back to back for slide jobs here this evening in the number 95 machine. Man, what a race. Starting from 26 and driving his way into first.
That was a heck of a race by all these drivers right now.
All right, well, Frank DiMaggio, Andrew Bird, Zach Almond, gonna round out the top 3 here tonight. Oh, man, what a race it was. Looks like we've got a couple of drivers giving him some congratulation bumps there. So, man, Frank going back to back. Of course, we're going to step away here and get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm with Jacob Bell today. Can you guys tell me how you pulled off such an impressive win?
Yeah, the boys had something special at the shop that made this thing hooked up. It was super fast.
What did they put that was so special?
They actually put some of this Rick's hot sauce in it and made the car really, really fast.
What was it that made it so special?
Oh, that's a secret. Only one person in the world knows, so it's pretty secretive.
Who knows?
I know it.
Up. The soap you shower with? It's you probably haven't even questioned what bar soap you lather up with. Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Real soap for real men. Or don't. And continue to be mommy's little helper.
Alrighty, folks. Well, we have caught up with the top three here tonight. Let me see if we can get the third place here real quick. Of course, we're going to start here with that number 18 here of Zach Almond. Zach, buddy, a top three here tonight. Not a bad run, buddy. 2 cautions, but it really came down to who could save what for sure. Talk about your race here tonight and really what you had to endure here this evening.
It was all about saving, and I was watching Frank after the race, seeing what he was doing different. Looks like he was just driving it in deeper than me, and I guess, yeah.
Well, Las Vegas, it's kind of like Atlanta. It uses tires.
Yeah.
So, talk about the tire wear out there tonight.
It was definitely a role in how Frank won, I think, for sure. And why we lost, because our right fronts were at 40%, his were probably 70%.
So saving tires a big key.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All righty, buddy. Well, we finished Las Vegas, but we go to Phoenix next week, man. Your thoughts on Phoenix?
It's a fun track. It's not going to be as much about tire saving, but we will be sliding around, I think.
All righty, buddy. Well, any final thoughts, shout outs you want to give before you go celebrate, man?
I want to thank Twin Cities Aviation, Airplane Parts, and Trinity Racing Way, and I also want to thank Wide Open Motorsports.
All righty, buddy. Well, let's get back to it, man. We will see you next week at Phoenix, bud. Go celebrate third here tonight. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here this evening. That's going to be Andrew Bird. Andrew, man, that Taco Bell not having the races this season as probably you anticipated, but tonight a change of events, man. A top 3, second place, buddy. We want to hear it.
Yeah, the car was awesome. It was nice to lead a lot of laps, and not what I expected going into here. Expected at the edge of top 10.
Well, how did you manage to really, with the 2 cautions, that's all we had, to establish, all right, I've got to at least get a top 5, maybe a top 3, and of course you did that, a top 3. How did you manage to establish that? Because compare Las Vegas to Atlanta, tire wear is pathetic.
Yeah, it falls off pretty hard, but then it kind of plateaus a little bit. But I didn't really think much about my positioning or anything. I just kind of drove and tried to be smart.
Well, you played it very smart here tonight. Gonna finish in second here this evening in that Taco Bell 49. But next week, we go to Phoenix. Your thoughts on Phoenix?
Very tough track. It's going to be hard to race around people. The car is going to get loose at times, but I kind of hate the track, but I do pretty well there, so I'm excited for it.
All righty, Andrew, man. Well, congratulations on second here tonight. Any final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go get ready for Phoenix?
Great racing up front. Thank you to SJRL for running this, and thank you for Dr. Squatch Soap for being the main sponsor.
All righty, Andrew. Well, man, congratulations on second. We'll see you next week at Phoenix, bud.
Thank you.
All right, well, that's going to bring us to our winner here tonight, going back to back here for Slide Jobs. Frank DiMaggio, I don't know how you did it, but man, talk about your run here tonight, starting from the back, and, 2 cautions. We want to hear it from you.
I had a lot of fun, man. That race, I really enjoy green flag racing, and was able to, I guess, save my tires a little bit. That last stop at the end, just tried to stay out as long as I could because fuel was tight. I don't know if anybody ran out, but I had 3 laps left at the end of the race, so tried to stay out as long as I could, save what I could, and then when the pits stopped cycled through, it's time to go. Caution flies, it flies, but luckily we were able to keep it clean, and Andrew raced really well. He did a great job. I was able to catch him, but it took a little while to pass him. So that was a lot of fun. Can't wait for next week.
Well, yeah, but 2 cautions here at Las Vegas. We had a pretty good sized field here tonight. It could have been worse, but it wasn't. Everybody, played their P's and Q's. So, kind of talk about the green flag pit stops, getting it safely down pit road, not having to back it up and pulling it forward, speeding. That's a big thing. And then getting it back out there and managing the tires to really make a move here to the end.
Yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking coming in, making a green flag stop, especially when the tires are so worn. One little mistake and that's your race, you're done. So right before we pit, I told Chastain I'm coming in, please don't run me over. And he did a good job. He made some time up on me on the entry there. So tried to play it a little conservative, almost slid through my box, so I almost blew it. But luckily we were able to keep it mistake-free for the most part and come out of pit road safely and start working our way through the field.
All right. Well, you are going to come away with the win here tonight and back-to-back for Slide Job. So how does it feel going back-to-back?
The only race that matters is the next one, I guess. So a win's a win, which is great, but already looking forward to next week to see what we can do to have a good run.
All righty, man. Well, congratulations on the win here tonight, Frank DiMaggio, buddy. Any final thoughts, shout-outs you want to give before you go celebrate the victory here tonight, bud?
Just want to say thanks to our title sponsor, Dr. Squat Soap. If you haven't already, check out their website. They got some pretty good stuff. So give them a click, go online, buy you some soap. Don't stink. So I want to say thanks to William Martin putting on the race, everyone racing tonight. A lot of green flag runs. That was really fun. So everyone watching on MaxSpeedTV, appreciate you tuning in. So hopefully you guys show up again next week and watch some good racing.
I'm sure we're going to have some good racing. Frank, go celebrate and get ready for Phoenix next week, or ISM, however you want to say it, man. That's going to be a good race. I know it's going to be, man. Congratulations on the win here tonight.
All right. Thanks, guys. Go grab me a Gatorade now. I'm sweating.
All right. Well, that is Frank DiMaggio. But before we go down through the final results here, of course, folks, we don't normally do this, but we're going to step away here, play a quick commercial break, and then we will get right back at it here tonight on MaxSpeedTV.
Hello, I'm with Jacob Bell today. Can you guys tell me how you pulled off such an impressive win?
Yeah, the boys had something special at the shop that made this thing hooked up. It was super fast.
What did they put that was so special?
They actually put some of this Rick's hot sauce in it and made the car really, really fast.
What was it that made it so special?
Oh, that's a secret. Only one person in the world knows, so it's pretty secretive.
Who knows?
I know it.
Listen up. The soap you shower with, it's you probably haven't even questioned what bar soap you lather up with. Let's face it, most guys don't. They're still using whatever bar their mommy bought for her little man. Is that what you want? To smell like mama's little man? Ugh. But now you can upgrade your shower game with Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Dr. Squatch Natural Soap. Real soap for real men. Or don't, and continue to be mommy's little helper.
Alrighty, folks. Well, as we come back live here, we're going to go down through the yellow results here on MaxSpeedTV. Frank DiMaggio going to come away with the win here tonight. Congratulations to Frank, going back-to-back here for slide jobs. Andrew Berg going to finish in second. Zach Allman in third. Robert O'Connor fourth. Matthew Chastain fifth. Joshua Powell sixth. Noah Murray seventh. Benjamin Lacey in eighth. Gavin Martin in ninth. Keith Calhoun 10th. Curtis Granger in 11th. Bryson Clark 12th. Jacob Locklear 13th. Dan Cruz 14th. Rachel Hunt 15th. Will Rickard 16th. Dylan Parker 17th. Adre Stravato in 18th. Cole Gray 19th. And Jackson Hartman in 20th. Anthony Marshall 21st. William Martin 22nd, Zach Probst 23rd, Khalil Gillen 24th, Eric Moore 25th, Johan Jew 26th, Brady Clark 27th, Scott Metcalf 28th, Christopher Dean 29th, Robert Lukens 30th, and Caden Atkins going to round out the field here. But congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Frank DiMaggio. But that's going to end it here tonight on Sunday night for MaxSpeedTV. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here this evening. But until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe and have a good night.